Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 10 of this luxury apartment. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to add curtain wall, and then we added the second floor, and then we added the second floor on this part because the one that we created in the first floor is a gym. So now we're going to continue working on this. But before we do anything else, I'm just gonna pull this back. It's because once we uh, copy whatever's on the second floor, I don't want this one to be copied as well because it will provide or it will create an error. So for now, we're not gonna pull it up too much. We're just going to add the balcony on all floors. And also I'm just gonna add the windows right here. So I'm going to select them individually and holding on control button, copy to clipboard and then paste to selected level, which is level 1. It will be selected there, and then we just need to go to modify and then cut geometry. Multiple is checked, select the wall and then the curtain wall. And then here we have one more. And then you remember this is basically the gym, so we cannot do anything from here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my level 1 and then from here, or level 2 instead, and then from here I'm gonna create another floor. So this will be floor number 2. So click on floor, edit type, duplicate. This will be floor number 2, edit, and then here we're going to change this to another type of concrete. So lightweight is good enough. And then after this, we're gonna add our balcony. So I'm going to add the floor by using line and then by just creating the lines from my grid line. So here, this is the FH and then number 1 and 2. So just highlighting everything else like that. And then we're gonna add another one. So I'm gonna use a rectangle. I'm going to add from the grid line. So it's easy to see. And then here, I'm going from the outside wall to the outside wall as well, and to the grid line. If you want to align it, you can, just to be sure that everything is uniform. And then here as well, this one, from this point up to this point. So I'm just creating. So here it's similar. Let's use line instead, and then just covering up to our grid lines. And then here, a rectangle would be good. Sorry, it should be not here, but here instead. Let's align it. And then here again, another rectangle. And then let's add here. And then here, let's just put it right there. And then one more right here. Okay, so now that we added that, I'm just gonna click on finish and look at it at 3D. So it will look like that. So from there, we need to pull down the curtain wall all the way to the floor. Okay, so here we could just pull down right there. Here we could just pull down. All the way right here, but we could move this one. So let's go to level 2 and then just push this back right there. EL, align this. Then let's go back here and do this as well so that it's uniform. And then here we could do the same thing. We could go to level 2 first, pull this one back, and then go to level 1, pull this one back, and then go to 3D again to pull it down. If you cannot find it, you can use your tab key to highlight the curtain wall. So now that's good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy that and then align to selected level. So now we have the same one below. But at the same time, we have a gym here, so we don't need to worry about pulling that down. This one we need to as well here and then here. From this one I could align this and then pull this one down and everything else. So that's good. And then go to level 2. Let's add in the railing. So for the railing, I'm going to click railing. I'm going to use the glass panel bottom fill. Okay, so once you click that, you need to edit type, duplicate. You can change a different name here, but I'm just going to put number 2 and then press OK. Baluster placement. I'm going to delete this and leave it like that. Press OK. Click this one or click the one at the top. Delete this. Click apply and then OK and then OK. Let's see the look. Click finish and then 3D. I just want to show the look. So we have this one. So I'm gonna undo what we did and then let's try rail again. So railing, bottom fill, click finish. So it looks like this. I want to remove the two at the top. So edit type, duplicate. This will be number 2. Edit the one at the top, delete this, and then delete again. Once you press OK, and then OK again, this will be get deleted. And then I just want a rectangle at the top. Edit, and then here, top railing. I don't want elliptical. I want a different profile, which is rectangular. The materials, let's change this to anything metal. So let's use this aluminum. And then I'm just going to copy this. Apply. OK. And then let's check here. And I want to make sure the baluster. Apply. OK. So the placement, baluster offset. I think we're good. So now we could use this. So again, let's go to level 2 and then just click railing. I'm going to click this pick line and I just want to offset this around maybe 50 is good. So let's see. I want it from the inside. So again, 50. I want it from the inside like that. So that's perfect. Okay, just add it on all of them. And then later on, we're gonna add something for a design. Okay, so now click finish. So the problem is this is we need to add them one at a time. So sorry about that. We need this one at a time. So it's going to be time consuming, but we need to do it. But before this, actually, what we could do is we could also add the safe, the post. So instead here, let's go to level 1 and adding the post, I'm going to use model in place and then generic model. This will be number 1. And I'm going to do an extrusion and then click on rectangle. The reason that I'm using extrusion is so that we can basically manipulate it. So it's easier to manipulate instead of using a different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 400 by 400 and then I'm going to place it on probably in the midpoint. MV, get it from the midpoint right here. So remove the constraint and then move it again and then get it from the midpoint there. So now it's in the center. So now let's copy, make sure multiple is checked, and then let's add it onto all the corners right there. So we need to remove that. Just remove this. Make sure to add in a stone finish. Let's use this. Apply OK. And then let's finish. So this one, we can just pull it up and all of them will be pulled up. And then from here, we need to add in all of this. So what we're gonna do is we're going to, so here, this needs to be changed to bottom fill 2. Something like that. But now we just need to go to level 1 so that we don't have any collision with that. So in this sense, it's gonna be more work because not all of them will be. So let's do this. So it needs to be going back like that. And then once we do this, it's not gonna let us do it because it is not connected. So that's the only um, issue while doing this, but we need to do it because it will make our model a lot better. So I'm just gonna click that, and then I'm just gonna show you, and then once I'm finished, you guys can skip. So here, I'm gonna pull this back and then click finish. Again, CS 50, maybe we could lock it and then just pull it back. The reason that we could basically move it all the way there, but I don't want when we go to Twinmotion, there's a lot of flashing going on. It's because we have that. And then the lock is actually not doing anything. When when a model is overlapping each other, it will create that flashing sequence. So it's better to just do it properly. So the look will look like this. And then after that, you can just select all of them, select visible in view, and then you could use copy command. So copy to clipboard and then paste to align selected level. So we could just do that. And then here we could extend this. And then what will happen is we're going to add some designs on the post. So you just need to do all of them, especially in the bottom, and then just copy it from the top. And then after that, we're good. So I'm just gonna undo this, and then I'm gonna say goodbye for now. And then once I once we do the next video, everything will be lined up. So thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.